thoroughly probe Governor Ortom for his foul language on President. Buhari's minister tells anti-graft agency EFCC and ICPC. Well, Judge Akume made the call on Monday at a press conference in Abuja, where he asked Ortom to stop attacking President Muhammadu Buhari. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has been urged to go after Governor Samuel Ortom of Benue State by the Minister of Special Duties and Intergovernmental Affairs, Senator George Akume. Akume made the call on Monday at a press conference in Abuja, where he asked Ortom to stop attacking President Muhammadu Buhari. According to Judge Akume, he says, "We call on Governor Samuel Ortom to tender an unreserved apology to President Muhammadu Buhari for using foul language and for operating outside the set rules of engagement between the state and the federal government." Okay, if Judge Akume, is calling on Governor Ortom to, apologize to President Muhammadu Buhari, then Buhari also should, apologize to the northerners, the citizens of Nigeria, especially in the northern part of the country, for the killings of their relatives, and also for, not prosecuting the so-called repentant bandits, that have killed so many Nigerians, and they are still trying to reintegrate them into the society. So Buhari also should tender an apology. That's not only the apology Buhari is going to tender. There are so many apologies he's going to tender, for not, being competent to salvage the situation of security in the country, especially the latest attack by the bandits to the NDA, which is the Nigeria Defense Academy. So many apologies will follow as soon as Governor Ortom apologizes to President Muhammadu Buhari. So Buhari also should be ready to apologize, because there will be, apology, Olympic of apology, plenty. Well, to continue, we call on the EFCC and ICPC Commission, the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, to thoroughly investigate the application of the total federal allocations Benue State from May 29, 2015 to date. If you are going to call the ICPC or the EFCC to go and probe Governor Ortom, you, Judge Akume, you are not a saint either, because they will start pointing finger. The same way Abba Kyari is being indicted. That is why they never wanted Abba Kyari to be extradited to the United States. They know if eventually he gets to United States, they are all doomed. He will start, mentioning names the same way Hush Puppy had, mentioned Abba Kyari's name in the allegation. He didn't even mention Kyari's name directly. It was investigation that was carried out, and if United States carries their investigation, they know how to do it thoroughly and to get their evidence. Well, Judge Akume has called on the EFCC. Maybe he's acting that in his own volition, or his principal has been the one that sent him. I don't know, but as it is, I believe Judge Akume is a bastard. He's from Benue State, from Thief clan, same as Governor Ortom. I don't know what he wants to gain from, indicting him by sending EFCC. Well, let's fold our hands. Let's see how it goes. Well, the federal government should, as a matter of urgency, direct the disbandment of the livestock gangs in Benue State for their involvement in nefarious and criminal activities leading to the breach of peace and massacre of innocent citizens of Benue State, Akume said. Well, it seems Akume is the bastard of the Benue kingdom, especially in the Thief area. So Akume does not live in Benue or does not live in Nigeria to see the heinous crime and the so-called killings the herdsmen have meted on the people of Benue. It seems he has not seen that. He should have declared those Mietiala and the Cattle Breeders Association criminal or terrorists, because they are the ones that needed to be investigated. Well, the briefing was attended by the elder stakeholders of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in Benue State. Star reporters had reported that Governor Ortom likened President Muhammadu Buhari's method of tackling insecurity in Nigeria to that of the Taliban, the terrorist group which recently took over Afghanistan. Governor Ortom remarked on Friday in a statement issued by his chief press secretary, Teve Akase. The statement was titled "Presidency Turning Nigeria to a Cow Republic" in reaction to Buhari's approval of the recommendations of a committee to review with dispatch 368 grazing sites across 25 states in the country. Yes, Governor Ortom has said it the way it is. That is how it is. There is no mincing word. There is no need to tell lies. There is no need for blasphemy or propaganda. As it is what it is. It is so glaring that the Fulani herdsmen and so-called bandits and Boko Haram are not yet proscribed as terrorists. So for you to know that there is an agenda. So for that alone is an evidence that the Buhari himself knows the perpetrators or the sponsors, or either Buhari is the patron. The statement was titled "Presidency Turning Nigeria to a Cow Republic," which is true. It's turning into a cow republic. Well, the governor said it was clear that the presidency wanted to plunge the country into an avoidable crisis. He said, in a country where insecurity has reached an all-time high with hundreds being killed by armed herdsmen, bandits, and other terrorists, the presidency is only bothered about animals and their safety and is deploying all machinery and arsenals of government to impose grazing, reserve, and cattle routes on Nigerians. This is unacceptable. If Buhari can also deploy all machinery and arsenals and also, attacking same security challenges, then this country would have been a greater place. Nobody would have castigated, no agitations would have fallen out. There won't be any Sunday Igboho or Nnamdi Kanu anywhere, or trying to self-determine themselves and trying to secede from Nigeria. The Buhari administration also has turned a blind eye to the unimaginable levels of encroachment on lands belonging to Nigerians by cattle. Mr. President has never come out even once to condemn the activities of herdsmen and the attacks they visit on innocent people. Yes, the only time the president is heard speaking about atrocities of the herders is when he defends them, or maybe the herders is being killed. That's the only time Buhari comes out, or anytime the Fulani is affected. It is now clear that the presidency wants to plunge the country into avoidable crisis. Otherwise, what is the justification for President Buhari's insistence that grazing reserves must be established across the country when Nigerians have openly kicked against the policy and have embraced ranching in place of open grazing? What is the difference between the Buhari administration's approach to insecurity and the Taliban agenda in Afghanistan? It is now evident that the government at the center prioritizes the welfare of cattle over human beings and is bent on taking Nigeria back to the pre-colonial era with some snippets of a society wearing the words of Thomas Hobbes. Life has become solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. The country has been turned to a cow republic by the present administration, and the basic principles of equality, justice, fairness, and equity, which engender peace and suppress anarchy, are non-existent. Those are the words Governor Ortom has used, to describe President Muhammadu Buhari. Well, what are your takes? I would like you to share your thoughts down below the comment section.